Well, welcome everyone to the chamber, to the Witch's Chambers. That's right. My name is Anya, for those of you guys that have no idea who I am, who are tuning in for the very first time. I'm so happy that you are joining us. Thank you so much for your likes, for your shares, for your subscribes. You are more than welcome here. And I feel like some of you, this is exactly what you're going to be hearing. You are more than welcome here. Okay, so you might be feeling like you're intruding on someone else's space or life, maybe. Somebody is open to hearing what you have to say. Somebody is open to your presence, my friend. You are more than welcome to be here. Yes, you are. So today, we're going to be doing two distinctive readings. I want to say very different in nature, I want to say. You might be dealing with two different things at the same time. You may literally be facing currently a decision between two different things. It's like I'm hearing, do I focus on myself, or do I focus or give attention to a connection of some sorts that you may be in, okay? So for someone here, this is exactly what is happening. And it might be very difficult for you. I'm picking up a very difficult decision, whoever you are. So, having said all that, there are two options, two types of readings in front of you. Okay, we have the coffee cup reading. It's not really a coffee cup reading, but I'm going to get into that in a sec. And also this surprise reading. So make your selection between option 1 or option 2. Okay. So having said that, I hope you guys are ready. It's like I'm hearing the word holiday. Holiday. So you might be starting a holiday. Cup number 1, option number 1, or you're about to. There's an element of holiday for some of you. So you might be taking a holiday to Europe. Maybe Italy, France, Spain. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, but there's a holiday coming for you, or you already may be on holidays, but there's a strong energy of holiday. So let me start from the beginning. The energy that I'm picking up for you, okay, this may apply to one person only, but this energy is very, very strong. There's a connection here, okay, for someone. And it's like I'm hearing from Spirit, this connection has been very difficult in materializing, very difficult to start, very difficult to come together. Whoever you are, my friend, you may have been encountering obstacles, challenges pertaining to this connection. You may or may not know this person, okay? This can go either way. But there's definitely a connection, and I'm hearing from Spirit this connection. And by the way, my friend, if you're new here, if you happen to resonate with the following messages, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're being guided to do so, then of course subscribe to the channel. There's a connection here that has been birthed or about to be birthed in the shadows. Okay. When I was preparing your cup, I was picking up a strong energy of the moon. And the moon, actually the full moon, happened a few hours ago. Okay, so I feel like this energy of the full moon had an effect on you, or is having an effect on you in some sort of a way, shape, or form. It's like you may have been trying to put something together, maybe put yourself together or something together, and it's like you have had difficulty bringing this thing together for yourself. I feel like whoever you are, it's like either the connection, You have tried very hard to work on this connection, but it's like nothing has been happening. Or it's like, you know, it's like whoever you are, I'm picking up a lot of obstacle after obstacle. You know, that type of an energy. A lot of challenges, I want to say. There may have been literally fights, you know, for some of you. For others of you, you may not even know this person. And it's like you may have intuitively been picking up that someone is about to enter your life, but it's like nothing has been happening. You have had this intuitive nudge that it's like this energy of I can feel it, but I cannot see it. Okay. Something is changing, my friend, when it comes to this connection, I want to say. Someone in this connection, whether that's you or someone else, has been, I want to say, afraid of a change. Maybe they needed to make some sort of a change, or changes, or you. Okay. But there's definitely someone who has been afraid, who has been fearful, who has, for whatever reason, fear, I want to say, has been the main culprit here. Okay. In this connection. Okay. Whether you know this person or not. So today what I have for you, my friend, is a cinnamon reading. Cinnamon is used for love casting, love spells. So you may have casted a love spell on someone, or someone may feel that way, that you have casted a love spell on them. You may like cinnamon, my friend, or the spice cinnamon itself. You may be putting it with your food, in your food, or you may have used cinnamon in some sort of a way, shape, or form. And you know how you happen to mix cinnamon with liquid, right? It's very difficult to combine cinnamon with a particular liquid. You know, if you have worked with cinnamon, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, you know, you put the cinnamon in, and then you put the water over it, and it's like very difficult to combine. And that's how I feel like this connection or your situation may have been happening. It has been difficult. It has been difficult for you to combine maybe your finances, but there's definitely a difficulty in combining either a connection, finances, something along those lines. For a lot of you, it has to do with love. I'm just looking at your plate and I'm seeing a heart. Even though the connection has been difficult, even though this connection has been facing challenges, or it's like it had difficulty coming together, nevertheless, there have been feelings. There also, with this cinnamon spice being here, it's giving me that energy of a lot of passion, a lot of spicy, you know, a lot of spiciness in this connection, I want to say. It's like the passion and the love did not die, if you know this person, okay? It's like there's this energy of not giving up, okay? For a lot of you, I feel like this is you. It's like you have not given up on someone, on some sort of a connection, or some sort of a thing that you wanted to come together, okay? I feel like whoever you are, you have been working very hard. But again, there has been this element of fear. There might have been, you know, this energy of dry days and wet days, you know, metaphorically saying, okay? Dry days meaning you guys are not talking, not being, you know, for whatever reason. And then the next day, or, you know, certain amount of time has passed and, you know, you happen to receive, you know, a confession of emotions, or you may have been crying, that type of an energy, okay? Things have not been consistent because of this difficulty of two things, maybe two separate characters coming together, two separate people, maybe from two different backgrounds, you know, maybe two different religions. Please take it out, resonates, you know, maybe there definitely have been blockages, okay? Point blank and simple. And look at your cup. This cup is very wobbly on this plate, so things have not been stable, period, you know, because of this fear, because of these two things not being able to come together, okay? You may have shot and missed with this person, you know. I feel like whoever this is, it's like either you have been watching them or this person has been watching you. You know what I'm seeing here? I am seeing binoculars, eyeglasses, okay? It's like either you have been observing this person or this person has been observing you. If you don't know who I'm talking about, this person has been watching you, okay? This person has been interested in you. This person is like they have been in this energy. I want to find out all about you, what I need to know. This is also an energy of a B, okay? So this can be your initial, the person that you're dealing with. I'm seeing, actually, I saw it a second ago. Again, another B here. Things have been bubbling up. Look at all these bubbles here. And look at all this dry cinnamon on this side here. It's like on one side, from one side of the coin, you have all these bubbles, you know, things coming to the surface. On the other side, things are dry. It's like nothing is happening, you know. It's like giving me that up and down, you know, roller coaster type of an energy here. I'm seeing the letter V here. I'm also seeing a heart. I'm seeing a vine here, climbing. Yes, and if you think about the vine, it's like it's very difficult, right? Because the vine has to climb, you know, many areas, right? It needs to grow. There has been an energy, I want to say, of growth. Things needed to grow. That's what I'm hearing from Spirit. Things needed to grow, either this person or this situation, this connection. You know, things needed to come to a certain level, I want to say. Okay. This person is about to shoot their shot, whoever they are. Okay. I also feel it with the vine being here. That's what I'm seeing literally on your plate. It's like this person needed to grow. This person needed to grow up. Okay. Interesting. You know what I'm picking up when I'm looking at this brown, and I'm picking up a strong Capricorn energy. So there's this energy of attachment here. I feel like whoever this is, they have been really attached to you. And if you think about the vine here, again, the vine stays put when it's attached, right? So the vine attaches itself to an object in order to grow, right? And that's the energy that I feel here. Energy of Capricorn, this person being totally stuck on you, this person being completely invested, you know. I also feel like if you know who I'm talking about, you have been stuck on this connection. You know, you have been hoping for this connection to grow, you know. I feel like this person, you may have been, again, trial and miss type of an energy. But ultimately, the vine has not stopped growing, okay? So it's somebody, I'm hearing from Spirit, somebody is finally making something right. Finally, somebody is getting the point. Finally, someone is, again, hitting the bullseye. That's what I'm hearing, okay? Finally, someone has something right, okay? And this does not necessarily have to be a romantic connection. You may, for some of you, it's like you're getting something right finally, after maybe a period of trial and error, okay? You know, you may have been trying to compete for something, you know, for some of you. You may have been trying to compete, but it's like you have been failing in this competition. But now I feel like you're getting something right. You know, you have been climbing all the time, because with the heart being here right in the middle, it's like you have felt a lot of emotions. You have felt emotionally attached, I want to say, to whatever you have been competing for. Okay. And it's like, finally you understand how it's done. Finally, it's like, finally you get what you need to do. Finally, it's your turn. Finally, you're shooting their shot, and it's like you are not missing it. You know, you are not missing the shot. You are finally, there has been an energy of repetition here, you know, whether in this connection or with a particular situation. But it's like you have not given up. Okay? Interesting. And it's like something that you really love, either pertaining to this person or to something else. For some of you, it has to do with honey. Something you may be consuming honey. I'm hearing, for someone here very specific, you have been consuming honey and cinnamon together in some form of a meal. Very crazy, but that's what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh my God. Look at this. You'll be shocked and surprised. Okay, that's what I'm. As soon as I looked at the bottom of your cup, look, there's a conversation coming. You know what I'm seeing here? I'm seeing a table, okay, and I'm seeing two individuals sitting at a table having a conversation. Listen, let me tell you, there's a resolution coming. Okay, there's a resolution and a solution coming. Because again, either a connection or another thing has been encountering blockages and obstacles. There's a conversation coming. Two people coming to some form of an understanding, an agreement, okay? There's also this energy of clarity. For some of you, listen, let me tell you, there has been an energy of illusion. It's like you may not know whether this time is going to work out, whether you're actually going to hit the bullseye or not. Okay, it has been an energy of confusion, illusion. Okay, whatever this illusion has been about, whatever you have been confused about, there's a conversation coming. There's a conversation happening between you and someone else. Okay, it's like everything will be put on the table. I'm hearing everything will be laid out on the table and will be discussed. Okay, for some of you, you're having this conversation with an ex, okay? And whatever, this can be an ex-friend, an ex-lover, okay? Or with some form of an ex, okay? This person may have blocked you. There's a conversation coming. Two people sitting at the table having a conversation. Okay? That's what I feel here. You're going to be having a conversation pertaining to something that you love. Okay? That's also what I'm hearing. You're very emotional about something that you're going to be discussing with someone else, okay? It's like for some of you, you're going to be having a conversation with your friend and you're going to be asking your friend, listen, what is your advice? Should I give so-and-so another chance? Should I give such and such another chance? Okay? Very specific, but it's here. There's a conversation coming. Some form of a conversation is happening. I cannot make this up, okay? Two people sitting at a table. I'm seeing number 3. So for some of you, this conversation is happening within the next 3 hours, 3 days, up to 3 weeks. Ooh. I'm seeing the letter P here. So this can be your initial, someone you're dealing with, the letter P. Somebody is stepping into their power to have this conversation with you. That's also what I'm hearing, okay? And it's happening within the next 3. For some of you, you're having this conversation with a third party or about a third party situation. Okay, very specific. It's here, so I have to say it. I'm seeing what looks like a swan, some sort of a bird, but this bird is not flying. It's literally has been swimming. Okay. So I feel like whoever you are, you have been waiting for this bird to take off. You have been waiting for maybe some form of a communication from someone. You're going to understand. There's a conversation coming, and I'm hearing from Spirit, you're going to understand why this bird, and I feel for a lot of you, this is a person, why they have not been flying. Okay? There's clarity coming when pertains to this bird that hasn't been moving or hasn't been communicating. And ultimately, you will have an option, you will have a choice, my friend. What to do after this conversation takes place. I feel like, based on this energy that I'm seeing, I feel like it's going to be a very bold conversation. Okay, it's going to, I'm hearing from Spirit, it's going to leave a mark on you in some sort of a way, shape, or form. Okay. And I'm hearing from Spirit, come to this energy, to this conversation very lightly. Okay. There's an important, a very bold conversation heading your way. But it pertains to something that you love. It pertains to whatever I have been just discussing in your whole reading. Okay, that's what I feel is happening. Listen, you might be wearing an animal print outfit right now, or you're about to. When you happen to go to this meeting, there's something about animal print, okay? That's what when I look at this energy, that's what I'm seeing, animal print. Cheetah. And when you think about cheetah is moving very fast. So I feel like things are about to move very fast for you. I also feel like these things here have been the representation of the obstacles, okay? There has been some obstacle, whether you realize it or not, and somebody is going to tell you about it. Ooh. Why are you running away? For someone, this is very specific. Why are you running away from your abundance? See, I'm seeing an individual here, and I feel like this is you. You're running away, but it's like you're turning back and looking at this fish. Do not forget, I'm hearing about your fish. Do not forget about your abundance. Do not leave your abundance behind, okay? Whoever you are. For some of you, it's like I'm picking up a very sneaky energy. It's like whoever this is like they are been trying to steal your abundance. And you're about to hear about this, believe it or not. It's like I'm picking up this energy of I can get away with something. Okay, whoever this individual is, and this is for someone, it's very specific. I can get away from something that I have done. This person is going to get caught. Okay, that much I can tell you. This person is going to get caught, and it's like they have a smirk on their face here, you know, long nose, smirk on their face. It's like, yes, 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 I can get away with this, you know, nothing, nobody will find out about it, you know, this and that. Listen, no, no. The interesting part is that this has been all along your abundance, okay? Somebody is about to get caught. This animal is about to get caught. And ultimately, my friend, is going to be your decision what to do. There are options and opportunities heading your way. And I was mentioning, I was writing about it on my other channel. The energy of choices, you know. And that's what I'm seeing in your cup. Choices, you know. I'm seeing the energy of a moose as well, right here. Look at all the horns. There's a moose sitting that has not been taking action because of fear. Moose is an energy of power. I want to say moose is an energy of knowing their worth. Somebody, it's like, whoever this is, this can also be you. It's like you knew your worth and you have not been taking any action, you know. But this is giving me that Emperor energy. You're about to have a conversation with this moose, okay? Moose ale, I'm also hearing, so you might be drinking moose ale. I don't know why that's coming through. But yeah, this moose has been sitting. I'm hearing from Spirit, you can never have enough, okay? Interesting. All right, so this was your reading. Option number 1. All right, thank you so much for being here with me. And I feel like you're going to be standing up. All right, so thank you so much. Interesting. Thank you so much, pile number 1. For pile number 2, I'm being guided to change the tune. Alright, pile number 2. You might be wondering what this reading is all about for you. It's about you. Okay, for a lot of you, it is about you. I'm going to be honest. For a lot of you, I feel like you have been focusing on yourself, on rebuilding your life, on giving to yourself, I want to say, okay? You may have been struggling in the past with some form of an addiction, whatever that addiction happens to be for you. I feel like you're coming out of that energy and you're embracing the energy of cleansing, of releasing, of focusing on yourself, what is good for you. You're making healthy choices for yourself, I want to say. I feel whoever you are, you may have been given many choices in the past, but it's like you, for whatever reason, I want to say, you may have decided to stay in your bubble, whatever that bubble happens to be for you. You may have been thinking in a very narrow-minded way, I want to say. You may have been focusing on one thing and one thing only. Yes, you may have. You might be wondering what these are. These are bathing salts. So you might be, look, oh my gosh, I didn't intend to do that, but I'm seeing a smiley face. I'm hearing somebody saying, yes, Anya, you're right. Okay. You may have been using bath salts. You may like to use bath salt. You may like to wear a lot of perfumes. But it's like, I feel whoever you are, you're paying attention to your body, maybe to how you look, you know. You're bringing more positivity to your life, I want to say, with the happy face being here. I also feel like you're about to be happily surprised by something, my friend, okay? I was picking up, mentioning the energy of many windows opening up for you, many opportunities. And I feel like these opportunities are going to put a smile on your face, okay? You may have been someone stuck in a bubble, and it's like, you may have been feeling, oh, I will never get out of this bubble. You know, it's like you have been stuck in a certain mindset. You're going to be seeing windows. There's this energy of seeing windows, you know, it's again, the energy of how you look at things. You know, if you are focusing on one thing that is very negative, you're going to be attracting that negative thing to you, and more negative things as well. Okay. But I feel like you're stepping out of this energy. Yes, you are. I feel like you may have been dealing with someone very nosy. That's what I'm literally seeing here, okay? I'm seeing somebody being very nosy or very curious, should I say, okay? I feel like for some of you, this is you. It's like you have been very curious or about to be, what else is out there? How can I better myself, you know? What can I do, you know? You may literally be peeking with your nose, metaphorically saying, to the wellness pages. You know, you might be concentrating on the self-help section, you know, of magazines or books, you know, well-being articles. Please take it out, resonates. But I feel like you're on a threshold. You're right in the middle, my friend. It's like, you know that you cannot go back to wherever you have been dealing with. It's like the door is being shut, you know, and you know that you don't want to revisit or visit that past cycle, okay? I feel like you might be an Aquarius. You might be dealing with an Aquarius. I'm picking up a strong energy of you're having some form of a wish. You want some form of a wish, of a road to be made for you, or for a path to be created for you. That path is being created, okay, right as you speak. And I feel like you are the one creating that path for yourself. I'm going to be honest, okay? You might be in this energy of balancing, trying to balance two things out. You might be in this energy of indecision. What decision do I make? Should I keep growing the situation that I have been focusing on or not? The answer is yes, you should be focusing on that, okay? And yes, I'm hearing from Spirit, you will be seeing growth, okay? Your garden, let me tell you, my friend, is about to bloom, okay? I feel like you have been working very hard on removing certain weeds from your life, and you're about to see a transformation and a change, okay? There's also this element, my friend, of emotional freedom, okay? You're being very protected, I want to say. Again, I'm seeing you working on your garden here, and you have been protected all this time. There's this energy of free energy, freedom, emotional freedom. Wow, it's all about you indeed. It's like I'm hearing from Spirit, you're going to be smelling the roses. Okay? There's an element of using a different sense. Emotional smell. So it's like for some of you, it's like you have been maybe focusing up until now about certain emotion, and now you're going to be smelling it. Or there's a flip happening between emotion and smell. Okay. Crazy. But that's what I feel here. Wow. You know what I feel for you? I feel like there, first of all, there's a wave coming. There's a wave coming, and I feel like there's a hand. There's a hand. There's an offer being presented to you. Okay? That's what I feel. There's an offer, a hand being presented to you. It's interesting. What deck do I want to use? A hand and offer. Handed offer. Interesting. Let me use this deck. What is this offer? It's like you have something in your hands, I'm hearing. I'm hearing you saying you have something in your hands. I have a grab on a particular situation. I have it in my hand. For some of you, it's like you have been able to, you know, hold something. You'll be able to hold something with your hand. It's like, I grab it. I have it. It's mine. You're grabbing a hold of something, okay? What is this thing, Spirit, that you're grabbing a hold on? Of your emotion. For some of you, it has to do with your emotions. It has to do with you. Let's see what else it can be. You're grabbing a hold of something. Something that has been chaotic. Something that has been very stuck, I want to say. You're getting hold of this bubble, my friend. I was mentioning earlier the energy of the bubble. You're grabbing the bubble. And you know how the kids, you know, they're blowing the bubbles, right? Into the air. And you know how the kids are grabbing the bubble sometimes, you know? It's like, this is literally what I'm seeing. You're grabbing this bubble. And you're breaking, right? What happens when you catch the bubble? You break that. You're breaking some bubble. That's what I'm hearing. You're grabbing a hand of a bubble and you're breaking that bubble. Wow. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. What kind of bubble are you breaking? That's what I want to know. I thought at first it was an offer, but it's actually a bubble that you're breaking. What kind of bubble are you breaking? What is this all about? Let's see. The Emperor, definitely the Emperor breaks bubbles, right? Seriously, this is someone large and in charge. You're taking command of your life, my friend. You're taking charge of some sort of an area of your life that you have felt stuck in, okay? You're taking action. You are this Emperor, my friend, okay? Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, it has to do with your finances, with your abundance, okay? You have been stuck in some form of a bubble when it comes to your stability, security, your finances. Okay? Seriously. King of Swords. Look at all these people here. It's like you're breaking the bubble and you're becoming someone else. Okay? Whatever that bubble is for you, you are changing. For others of you, there's a person here who, and I feel like it's this Emperor, they're taking the charge, they're breaking their own bubble. Maybe they have been stuck in a certain mindset, whoever this is. Okay? They're breaking the bubble and they're coming to speak to you, the King of Swords. You know? They're coming to speak to you. For some of you, this is a romantic interest. They want to be with you. They want you as their wife or husband. For others of you, this Emperor, this can be your boss, okay, who's finally breaking a bubble of some sort. They're coming to speak to you, okay? Or this can be you speaking to your boss because you have been stuck in some form of a bubble, you know? And with this sword, literally. And we're seeing a sword on this Emperor, literally. The sword is breaking this bubble. But it's all about you. You're in the middle. I mean, I cannot make this up. It's all about you. And look at all this garden, flowers here, okay? You're about to be seeing growth, my friend, okay? Seriously, it has to do with your growth, your finances. You're about to smell the roses, literally. Look at all these flowers here. Yeah, you're about to smell something very good, and it has to do with new beginning. We're seeing a bunny here, okay? Seriously, I cannot make this up, okay? Yes, there's an energy of communication. I'm seeing what looks like an eagle here, with the feathers outstretched. Somebody standing in their power, I want to say. Somebody has been hiding. Somebody has been literally putting their head in the sand. Okay? The bubble is about to break. Wow. Out of a chaos, a road is being made, my friend. Okay? There's this element of free. For some of you, you have seen the first pile, now you're in this pile. Something is going to happen. 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks maximum. And again, the element of windows. Thank you, Spirit just reminded me. The three windows. So for some of you, there's 3 opportunities coming your way. What are these 3 opportunities, by the way? I feel like they're coming in very fast. Look at this energy. It's like the grasshopper. What are these 3 opportunities coming your way? 3 options. Let's see. As your final message. Let's see. What are these 3 options, 3 opportunities, Spirit? As the final message. You might be gambling, I'm hearing, or somebody has been gambling. This might have been your addiction, I don't know. 2 of Swords. Okay. Do you decide to remain stuck, or do you move on? Okay. Death. Listen, one of the options is you're going to get an opportunity to break something, to leave something, to say goodbye to some sort of a limiting thought, to some sort of a limiting situation, a situation that you have been stuck in. Okay, you're going to get an opportunity to release that, I want to say. That's the first opportunity. Okay, to let something go, to change your life, I want to say, to rebirth yourself. Okay. Another option that you're going to get for others of you, it's an option of, there's going to be this release of, I want to say, a difficult decision. Okay. But it's like, again, it's going to be your choice. Do you decide to go through with it or not? That's what I'm hearing, Spirit saying. You might be a Scorpio, you may have dealt with a Scorpio. You will have an opportunity to, again, reinvent, regrow your garden. Okay. For someone here, and this is very specific, you may have felt like nothing has been growing, or it's like I have not been seeing much growth, you know. And the reason why you have not been seeing much growth is because you have refused to make a particular decision. You may have been feeling like you have been dealing with a double-edged sword situation. Okay. You will get an opportunity to regrow your garden, to rebuild yourself. Okay. Ultimately, whatever those 3 options are, they have to do with the death being here, with an endings and a rebirth. Okay. So it's like ending some sort of a toxic situation, some sort of a bubble that you have been stuck in, especially with the Two of Swords being here, okay? But at the same time, an option and an opportunity to rebuild yourself, to regrow, you know, to bring more growth into your life, you know, based on the healthy choices. You know, there's something about healthy choices here. You know, you will get an opportunity to make a decision about a healthy choice. Okay, especially, my friend, if you have been dealing with some sort of an addiction. Okay, again, yeah, it's like a totally opposite energy. Two of Swords is like you're, whoever you are, you have been saying no, no, no. You have maybe been blindly saying, you know, staying in the energy because it's like you were afraid of ending something, you know, of putting an end to something in your life. But again, I feel like the option is like you're going to be seeing this option as a time to regrow your life, you know, as an opportunity to regrow your life, I want to say. Wow. All right. Thank you so, so much. Pile number 2. I'm sending you guys peace, love, and abundance. All the best, health and wealth. And yes, I'm going to talk to you guys very soon. Thank you so much. Take care and bye.